The 2-1 to Smith. It's going to be chopped up the middle. Shortstop fumbles the ball to play it first in time, but Strohecker scores and the Huskies lead 1-0. I believe we're live now, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Live MCTV. If you're just joining us, our apologies upon that. Had a little bit of technical difficulties on it. Weaver swings through strike number one. If you're just joining us, Huskies lead 1-0 after a Evan Strohecker single, stole second base. A wild pitch got him to third, and a sacrifice hit by Jaden Smith got him home. Weaver at the plate now will take strike two. It'll be an 0-2 count to the left-handed hitting shortstop. Here comes the 0-2. Weaver's going to foul that one off. Back into foul territory. It's senior night here in Mifflin County. I have 7 seniors. Grady Hopple on the mound for the Huskies. He went 3 up, 3 down on 5 pitches. Here comes the 0-2 to Weaver. That one's going to be hit towards the second baseman. Fielded nicely to play over to first. In time for out number 3. Huskies have 4 batters, but one of them scores. The other 3 are out. Huskies lead 1-0 when we return top of the second inning live on MCTV. Hopple on the mound. The 0-0 pitch to start the second. Swings through strike one. Derek Morita at the plate for State College. That one's going to be chopped towards third base. It'll go foul. And it'll be an 0-2 count. The 0-2 to Powers. That's going to be outside for ball one. If you're just joining us, Huskies lead 1-0. Top of the second inning, Strohecker scored the run after a single to center. Here comes the 0-2. It'll be taken for ball two. My apologies. That was a 1-2 count. Hopple is set. The 2-2. Chop towards second base, gets through the gap, and State College has their first hit of the game. A single from Powers. Now batting is going to be number 23, Rowan Walker. Pickoff attempt was back safely. Hopple checks. Here comes the pitch. Taken for strike one. Something we saw from Hopple in his only other start against Altoona. He does like to throw a lot of pickoffs, especially early in the game. Another pickoff right there. Didn't get him. Very close. That one's going to be popped towards center field. Strohacker gets under it, catches it for out number 2. Or out 1. Now batting number 2, Max Hernkane. Pickoff, didn't get him. Looks over. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be swung through for strike number 1. Another pickoff. That one, he got him. And that's where the pickoffs work. Hopple picks him off. And a big-time pickoff for out number 2. You may fail 99 times, but they'll remember the one you got him. Here comes the pitch, taken for strike 2. The 0-2 from Hopple. Taken outside part of the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Taken for strike 3, and Hopple has faced 6 batters, 6 up, 6 down. When we return, Huskies, middle of the order comes up. You're watching MCTV. Comes the first pitch at the bottom of the second. Outside. Clay Almond batting for the Huskies. The 1-0 pitch to Almond. Will take ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. Taken for strike 1. The 2-1 pitch to the senior. Way inside for ball 3. Ominous work the hitter's count here. Here comes the 3-1. Outside for ball 4, and Almond draws a 5-pitch walk. If you're just joining us, we apologize for the technical difficulties in the first inning. Got everything figured out now. Stream is running smoothly. Plank now at the plate, who in my personal opinion has some of the best looking cleats on the team. Really like the orange. He's been wearing the orange a lot this year. Orange bat. Ball 1 was taken. Orange gloves. He got a lot of orange on him. Comes the 1-0. It's going to be hit right field. Gets under it for out 1. Almond's going to get back to first safely. Logan Alexander here now at the plate. It's senior night here in Armaugh Field in Milroy. Alexander now at the plate. Set the pitch. Will be taken for strike 1. Comes the pitch. That one's going to hit him in the ankle. It's going to move Almond over to second. Alexander reaches base. Hoffel, the pitcher, up at the plate for the Huskies. Catcher's going to call time. Hoppel gets set. Runner on first and second, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning, Huskies lead 1-0. It's going to be taken for ball high for ball 1. Almond drew a 5-pitch walk. Alexander got hit by a pitch. So here comes the 1-0. Hoppel tries to squeeze one down there. Will be ones across the board. Here comes the 1-1. Hoppel's going to squeeze one down. That one's going to get popped foul. It'll be a 1-2 count. If you bunt on a 2-strike count and the bunt goes foul, you are called out. So that'll be something new. One, 2 count, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning, Huskies lead 1-0. The 1-2 to Hoppel. That one's going to be hit center field. That one's going to get down, or it's going to get caught, and they're going to double up the runner and a big-time double play. Not the best base running from Mifflin County. I thought it looked like it was going to get down out here behind home plate. Nice job by the center fielder to reel it in. Huskies leave 2 on base. Mifflin County still leads 1-0. You're watching MCTV. We're through 2 innings here. Huskies lead 1-0. Hopple's still on the mound here on senior night. Hopple set. The pitch to Yetter. Be taking ball low. It'll be a 1-0 count. Hopple set. Gonna be inside for ball 2. Comes the 2-0. It's going to be chopped over the third baseman's head. That'll be State College's second hit of the game. Stay over at first. Nice single over the head. There. Expect Hopple to throw a pickoff or two. Runner on first, no outs, top of the third. Going to be in the dirt. Runner stays at first. 1-0 count. Pickoff over at first. Not in time. Hopple checks over. Here comes the 1-0. It's going to get chopped foul. That will go 1-1. It's a beautiful day for baseball here in central Pennsylvania. The 1-1 pitch. It's going to be taken high for ball 2. Pickoff attempt did not work. That one's going to be fouled off down the third base line again. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Here comes the 2-2. It's going to be taken low. Count will go full. A big pitch here early in this game. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Hopple is set. The pitch. It's going to be a dead ball foul. Sounded like it might have hit him. Looks like it hit him, might have hit the bat as well. The runners will move up 90 feet. Runner on first and second now. No outs. State College looking to tie the game. These two teams were supposed to verse each other in the Happy Valley Hardball Classic. That tournament got canceled. This is their first time meeting each other, these two teams. Huskies have a 4-1 record. Their best win over Altoona 6-4. Or 6-2, my apologies. State College beat Altoona their last time out. There's a squeeze attempt. Hopple throws over to third in time and got him. Nice heads-up play by Hopple to get the force out at third. That'll be out number 1 of the third inning. It's a big-time heads-up play by Hopple instead of having second and third, 1 out, or maybe even overthrowing the first baseman. Bases loaded, but it'll be the same situation as last time, just 1 more out. It's going to be low and away for ball 1. Hopple steps off. Gets back set. The 1-0. It's going to be chopped foul and out of play. It'll go 1-1. Hopple is set. Here comes the pitch. Be taken for strike 2. Hopple trying to get out of the jam here. Fielder's choice last time up. Here comes the 1-2. Take outside for ball 2. Mifflin County in the black uniforms, State College in the all gray. Mifflin County's next game is going to be Wednesday at home versus Altoona. It will be taking place at the middle school. Here comes the pitch. Outside, count will go full. Hopple steps off. 3-2, 1 out. Top of the 3rd inning. Once again, a big pitch for Hopple. Here comes the 3-2. It's going to be chopped foul down the right field line. We'll do it again. Three, two, 1 out. Runner on second takes his lead. Swings through strike number 3 on the slider. And Hopple with a big out here in the top of the 3rd. Two outs in the top of the 3rd. It's going to be taken low in the dirt. Now batting Jake Hall for the Little Lions. That one's going to be chopped to shortstop. Fielder cleanly the player at second in time. And the Huskies State College had 2 runners on with no outs. Huskies get out of the jam. And they still lead 1-0. When we return, bottom of the order coming up for the Huskies, you're watching MCTV. We welcome you back here to MCTV. Huskies lead 1-0, bottom of the 3rd inning. Yetter now up to the plate. He's playing catcher today on senior night. We're getting word that it is starting to sprinkle down on the field, so that'll be a developing story. Hopefully it lightens up. There was scheduled rain between 5 and 6. It's currently 5:30. After the ball 1 to Yetter, Yetter's going to swing through strike 1. That'll go out of play. It'll be a 1-1 count. Here comes the 1-1. Takes ball 2. Umbrellas are coming out on the hill behind the first base dugout. Still playing on. Here comes the 2-1 to Yetter. It's going to take strike 2. Here comes the 2-2 to Yetter. We'll take outside, count goes full. The 3-2 to Yetter. Yetter's going to chop one up the middle to shortstop. The play over at first in time for the out. Now up to the plate, Evan Strohecker has the only hit of the for the game for the Huskies and has scored the lone run of the game. State College has 2 hits, Mifflin County 1. The Mifflin County leads in the column that matters the most, the runs category. 1-0. It's going to be taken low and away for ball 1. Or low and inside, apologies. Strohecker looking for his 4th straight multi-hit game. He'll take that for strike 1. Went 3 for 4 in his last out against Central Dolphin. Here comes the 1-1. We'll take high and away for ball 2. The 2-1 to the center fielder. It's going to be chopped down the left field line. It'll go foul. We'll go 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 to Strohecker. Chops one up the middle. Shortstop's going to make the play. The play at first, not in time, or is in time for out number 2. The third baseman now up at the plate for the Huskies. Swings through strike 1. That one's going to be taken for ball 2. Christine is set. The 1-1. That one's going to hit him in the helmet. That's the second time he's been hit in the head this season. That one actually, if I'm not mistaken, that one hit off of Christine's head and hit the roof of the press box. You don't see that every game. Coach Oppel just said it's first time I'll ever see that. That'll be the first and probably the last time I'll ever see a hit by pitch go over the press box. Don't see that every day. Smith now at the plate for the Huskies. 0 for 1 on the day. Set the pitch. We'll take slow in the dirt for ball 1. One 0 count to Smith. Christine at first. Weaver's on deck. It's going to be inside. Christine does not take off. Looked like he was, but he stayed back. 2-0 count. Here comes the 2-0 to Smith. Swings for the fences on that one. A little bit early, and it'll be a 2-1 count. comes the 2-1. That one's going to be inside. Smith is saying that it hit the jersey. Looked like it did from up here. Guess, are they ruling if a hit by pitch counts as the jersey? And he gets to go over to first base. Hit by pitch to Smith, and he hits his own teammate with the bat, throwing it back to the dugout. This might be one of the weirdest innings I've ever seen of baseball. Hit by pitch goes over the press box. Then a second straight hit by pitch and 2 at-bats. And whenever you throw the bat back, hits your own teammate. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Huskies lead 1-0. Looking to do some more damage is Madden Weaver. Here comes the 0-0. We'll take strike 1. Swings through strike 2. The 0-2 to Weaver. Runner on first and second, both by hit by pitches. Here comes the 0-2. Weaver's going to chop one foul. Pitcher will step off. Weaver's set. First and second. 0-2 count. It's going to be chopped through the gap between third and short. Here comes Christine's going to stay at third, and the bases will be jammed for Clay Ahmed. Weaver in an 0-2 count was able to rip one through between the short and third gap. The bases are loaded. Hit by pitch, single. That's how we're here. All with 2 outs, and the Huskies are rallying. This rally could mean nothing, though, if they don't get anything on the board. It's going to be taken high for ball 1. Ahmed reached on a 5-pitch walk last inning. The 1-0 to the senior. Will take strike 1. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through that. It'll be strike 2. Huskies all year have looked great on 2-strike counts. Weaver proved that in his last at-bat. I feel like they looked the best in 2-strike counts in their last game against Central Dauphin. Propelled them to their 6-4 win. Comes the 0-2. That one's going to get chopped up the middle. Play over the first in time. Huskies leave nothing on the board, but do get another hit. When we return top of the 4th inning, you're watching MCTV. Here comes the 0 from Hopple. We'll take ball low for ball one. Hopple quick to the pitch. That one's going to be taken outside for strike number one. Swung through. The fastball there. 1-1 count. It's going to be taken inside for strike two. The 1-2 to Powers. It's going to be hit up the middle. Hits Hopple in the ankle. Smith tries to pick it up. Not able to get, or he is able to get the tag. What a heads-up play by Jaden Smith, the first baseman. And that right there was a big heads-up play by the junior. Hopple's going to go check up on his son. Took a hard hit to the ankle. We're going to take a break with him. You're watching MCTV. Hopple seems to be fine. It's the good news. The wild play there off of Hopple's ankle. Here comes the 0-0 to the second batter. We'll take outside for ball one. Going to be chopped high, deep left field. Gets under it for out number two. Lots of power, almost to the warning track. I believe the umbrellas have been put away. Looks to like that it has stopped raining for the time being. Comes the 0-0. 2 outs, top of the fourth inning. Both teams have 2 hits. Huskies have a run. And that's the difference right now. 1-0 is our score. Take outside for ball two. Comes the pitch. It's going to be chopped to short. Play over to first. And time. Got him on the... Looks like he got him on the tag, but I'm going to call him safe. I thought he got him on the tag. Apparently he didn't. State College gets their 3rd hit of the game. Pickoff attempt. Not in time. Hopple is set. The pitch. Swings through strike one. Pickoff attempt, not in time. We'll reset. 0-1 count. Runner on first. Huskies lead 1-0. Top of the fourth inning. Here comes the pitch. Be taken for strike two. Looks over the pitch. It's going to be hit to third base. The throw over to first. In time for out number 3. Hopple's thrown 4 shutout innings, allowing 3 hits but no runs. When we return, 2, 3, 4, or Mifflin County's coming back up the hit. You're watching MCTV. Halfway through the game here, Huskies lead 1-0. Ty Plank coming up to the plate. For the Huskies. Plank swings through that one. That'll go foul. It'll be an 0-1 count. Here comes the 0-1. Going to take low and away for ball 2. Here comes the 1-1 to Plank. Takes inside. It'll be a 2-1 count. Takes outside. It'll be 3-1. Huskies scored 1 in the bottom of the first. Ever since then, it's been all zeros for both teams in the run call. 3-1 count to Plank. Will take ball 4 for the second time this game. Mifflin County on the opening at bat of the inning draws a 5-pitch walk. Logan Alexander now coming up to the plate for the Huskies. Will take high for ball 1. Runner on first, no outs. Alexander at the plate. Will take strike 1. Senior night here in Mifflin County, honoring our 7 seniors, and Alexander is 1. Swings through strike 2, and it'll be a 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2. It's taking a high and away for ball 2. 2 ball, 2 strikes for number 22. Plank is at first. Alexander at the plate. The 2-2. Will take strike 3. The inside part of the plate. Now Hopple stepping up to the plate. Another senior. Gone 4 shutout innings. Here comes the pitch. Taken high for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 to Hopple. Will take strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Once across the board, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Pickoff throw over to first, not in time. Gets back in there safely. One, 2 to number 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first. Swings through strike 3. 2 straight strikeouts for the Little Lions. Will swing through strike 1 there. Elliott Yetter, the catcher, also a senior. Comes the 0-1 to Yetter. Taken low for ball 1. hit right field. Fielder's going to chase it. Makes the catch in foul territory. My apologies there. The press box got in the way a bit. I'm going to say here, for Easter Monday, we got a very good sized crowd. Look at all the cars over there. We got some people tailgating right and left center field. We got some people in right center field. A great crowd here for Mifflin County Baseball. That'll end us through 4. You're watching MCTV. When we return, the final 2 innings. Maybe extra. We'll find out. You're watching MCTV. We head to the 5th inning. Huskies lead 1-0. Scored 1 run in the first. That one's going to be chopped over to third. Play over to first. In time for a quick out number 1. Hopple in the first inning got 3 outs on 5 pitches. Helped him able to stay in the game so long as he's gone shutout through 4 1/3. Will take ball low and away for a 1-0 count. It's going to be chopped to third once again. And another quick out for Hopple. If you combine this inning and the first inning, he's gone through 5 batters on 8 pitches. Something you very rarely see, especially at this level. Will take ball low. Be a 1-0 count. Due to these quick innings, Hopple's had a very low pitch count up to this point. That one's going to be fouled back. One count, 2 outs, top of the 5th. It's going to get chopped, foul. It'll be a 1-2 count. Very still night as we look at the American flag. There is no wind at all. Very quiet night here in Illinois, Pennsylvania. At Armall Field, the 1-2 pitch. It's going to get hit left field. back, gets underneath it, makes the catch at the warning track. He had to back all the way up for that one. And once again, Hopple quickly gets through the inning, through the fifth. Mifflin County leads 1-0 right now. In a very quiet game so far. Strohecker scored a run in the first inning. Other than that, it's been all zeros in every other inning. And speaking of Strohecker, he's up to the plate. 1 for 2 today with a single to center field. It's going to get chopped left center field. A fielder gets under it for a quick out one. Into the bottom of the fifth inning, Strohecker's multi-hit game streak could be in jeopardy. He's 1 for 3 right now. Still has had a very impressive run over this over this April, you could say. Chris Stein now at the plate for the Huskies. Will take strike one. Stein's going to foul one back, or it'll be 0-2 quick. Chris Stein's 0 for 1 today with a hit by pitch. Hit by pitch went over the press box. Be a once-in-a-lifetime event. You would think the 0-2 to Chris Stein. Fouls it back, we'll do it once more. Chris Stein is set. The 0-2. Foul tip caught by the catcher. It'll be a quick out two. This fifth inning has gone by very quick. In a matter of 5 minutes. Feels like we've gone through 5 batters. Smith's going to chop one. Diving play by the shortstop. Not going to be able to get the throw off. And Smith reaches on an infield single. Weaver at the plate now for the Huskies. We'll take outside for ball one. Here comes the 1-0 to the shortstop. Take outside for ball two. This will be Walker's 8th pitch. Here comes the 2-0 to Weaver. Weaver will take strike one. The 2-1 from Weaver. Chopped foul, and it'll be 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Runner on first. Here comes the 2-2. Will take inside. Smith will stay at first. Count will go full and expect Smith to take off. Smith at first. The 3-2. Smith takes off. One's going to be chopped foul. We'll do it again. Weaver's battled. We'll do it again. Smith at first. Pitcher is set. The 3-2. Swings through strike three. And a big out there for State College. When we return, it'll be the top of the 6th inning. You're watching MCTV. Hopple's going to look to go for another inning. He's already gone through 5 shutout, looking to go for inning number 6. This will be the 3rd time that State College is going to see Hopple since the top of the order coming up. Leading off for State College will be Sebastian Rhodes. Hopple is set. The 0-0. It's going to be hit towards right field. Underneath it for out number 1. It's the 2nd time Rhodes has seen 1 pitch. He's flown out. Hopple will set the pitch. Will take low and away for ball 1. Now at the plate, Jake Hall will take low and away for ball 2. Mifflin County getting 2 players warmed up in the bullpen. That one's going to be taken high for ball 3. 3-0 count. You could argue when you're in auto take mode. 3-0, and that one will be above his head, and it'll be a 4-pitch walk. Coach is going to call time here. Cody Norman is going to pinch hit here for Finn Powers, the 3-hitter. They're going to keep Hopple in. Runner on first. 1 out. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Low and away for ball 1. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Hopple gets set, looks over, the pitch. Runner's going to take off for second. The play at the base, in time, in there safely. Ball gets away, and the tying run is on scoring position. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. We'll take strike 2. One, 2 count. Hopple looks back, the pitch. Swings through strike 3. And a big-time strikeout for Grady Hopple. Hopple's going to call time here. Go out and talk to his son. Grady Hopple went 5 2/3 innings shut out. Standing ovation from the crowd. And Aiden Ativo is going to take over for Hopple. Ativo threw a no-hitter on opening day against Central Dolphin. I believe coach here is going to take out some seniors here, let them get their standing ovation. A heartfelt moment as coach or dad, I guess you would say, in that situation, goes out and gives his own son a hug after going 5 2/3 inning here on senior night. Truly a heart-touching moment. Here. Players go back to their positions. Back spread out in the outfield. This is the biggest at-bat of the game. Now batting. Derek Maniata had a single in the second inning versus Aiden Nativo. Tying runs on second. The pitch. It's going to be hit center field, deep, and it is out of here on the first pitch of the game from Aiden Nativo. State College grabs the lead, and a shocker here at Armaugh Field. A silencer. Nativo settles down. Will throw high and inside for ball one. And the State College dugout is loud. It's going to be hit to short, fielded cleanly. The play over to first, and time for out number 3. But the damage is done. State College leads 2-1. Huskies still have 2 innings to take the lead back. You're watching MCTV. Middle of the order coming up for Mifflin County. Here comes the 0-0. Will take low and away for ball one. Huskies have 6 outs to score a run and tie the game. State College has 3 more to possibly extend it. Will take low and it'll be ball 2. Will take strike 1. Huskies led the whole game until the top of the 6th. State College with a 2-run home run, giving them the lead. Fouls back the 2-1 pitch. It will go 2-2. The 2-2 to Ahmed. It's going to get chopped down the third base side. It'll go out of play into the Husky bullpen. We'll do 2-2 again. Here comes the 2-2. Swings through strike 3. Now batting for the Huskies, Ty Plank. High and inside the plank for ball 1. Take strike 1 on the inside part of the plate. We ones across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. State College leads 2-1 with a 2-run home run in the top half. Swings through strike 2. Here comes the 0-2. Or the 1-2, my apologies. That one's going to be low and away. It'll be a 2-2 count. '23 versus 23. 2-2 count. Bottom of the 6th inning. 1 out. Huskies down by 1, tying run at the plate. Blank is set. Here comes the 2-2. Low in the dirt, count goes full. Plank is set. The payoff pitch. That one's going to be chopped foul, dead ball. We'll do it again. Husky fans are on the edge of their seat. 3-2 count to Plank. Inside for ball 4. And Plank draws a big walk here for the Huskies. Joel Beamer is now going to pinch run for Ty Plank. Beamer, pinch running for Plank. Alexander at the plate. Plank doesn't take off. We'll take strike one. On deck for the Huskies, Easton Lepley. Beamer's going to take off for second. That one low in the dirt, and he loses the ball. And the tying run is now in scoring position. One count, tying run on second base. Alexander at the plate. Beamer takes his lead at first. The pitch. It's going to be called strike two. And a 1-2 count to Alexander. Plank drew a walk. He was down 1-2 the last at bat. Beamer pinch ran for him after the walk. Stole second. Now we're here. The 1-2 to Alexander. It's going to be chopped back up the middle. Gets lost in the first baseman's glove. The play at the base in time for out two. And Easton Lepley with the biggest at-bat of the game so far. If the last out of the inning were to occur now, it would be 9-1-2 due up in the seventh for the Huskies. Lepley trying to make sure there isn't a bottom half of the seventh. Here comes the first pitch. Swings through strike one. State College dugout gets loud. The 0-1 to Lepley. Will take strike two. The biggest pitch of the game. 1-2, 0-2 to Lepley. Runner on second. That runner is the tying run. Lepley has the lead at the plate. That one's going to get fouled off. It's a hit by pitch. They're going to send him home. He's got a big confusing play here, a mess. They're going to call a hit by pitch. They're going to send him back to second. They're calling him out here. This is a confusing mess. I think they called it a strikeout, if I'm not mistaken. But nonetheless, we have one more inning left. TiVo set on the mound. State College trying to spoil senior night. It's going to be low and away for ball one. It's going to be hit high, foul, out of play. It'll be a 1-1 count. We'll take strike two. Here comes the 1-2. Low and away in the dirt. It'll be ball two. Here comes the 2-2. Strike three on the outside corner. That'll be the first out of the 7th inning. Arnold is warming up in the bullpen, or he just finished up warming up. In the case of extras, that one's going to be high and away for ball one. Or high and inside, correction. Went around for strike one. It's going to be hit short, shallow center field. Coming under it, Evan Strohacker, nice catch in the outfield. Or I don't think he caught it, actually. My apologies. Might have one bounced, one hopped right into Strohacker's glove. So it's a single for State College. A pinch runner here, trying to add some insurance in the top half of the last inning. Huskies play Altoona Wednesday. State College beat Altoona 9-8. It's been the exact opposite of that. 2-1 is our score. We'll take strike one. Runner on first, takes his lead. Pitch swings through strike two, and it'll be an 0-2 count. Chopped to second, fumbles the ball, not able to get the out at first, and it'll be an error for the Huskies. Now there's 2 on with 1 out. Insurance on the bases. State College with a 1-run lead. Take strike one. Take strike two on the curveball there from Ativa. Take their lead, swings through strike three. Any out anywhere would end the inning. Top of the order's coming up for State College. Take high for ball one. Take high again for ball two. Take strike one. It's hit over the third baseman's head. It'll get down. They're going to send him home. The play at the plate, not in time, and State College adds an insurance run, putting them up 3-1. That one's going to get hit shallow right field. It'll get down again. They're going to send home another runner. The play at the plate, not in time. State College adds another run. It is 4-1, Little Lions. Arnold checks into the game for a TiVo. 2 in scoring position. State College has already scored 2 this inning. We'll take strike one. Get chopped foul. That one's going to be in the dirt, blocked by Houston Lepley. It'll be a 1-2 count now. Runners on second and third. State College has scored 2 in the last 2. Scored 2 in both of the last 2 innings. It's going to be high. It'll be 2s everywhere. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 in scoring position, and 2 already scored this inning. The 2-2 from Arnold. It's going to be hit right field. That'll get down. There comes one runner. Here comes the second. The play at the plate, not in time. And State College has the bats going. one's going to be high and inside. Hits the batter. After the hit by pitch, runner on first and second. Swings through strike one. I'm telling you what, if you got a barrel on that one might be over in State College. Swinging for the state lines on that one. That one's going to be popped high down the first base line or go out of play. It'll be an 0-2 count. That one's going to be ball one. 1-2. That one's going to be hit center field. Strohacker looks to get under it. Gets the out. That'll end a long last inning for the Huskies. State College adds 4. Mifflin County's got a lot of work to do if they want to get back into this one. You're watching MCTV. Huskies need 5 runs and 3 outs. Batting will be Parker Crownover. For the Huskies. Hypothetically, they would need a grand slam and an extra run just to tie. So if you're a Huskies fan, you better hope you have your rally cap on. So it might be needed. Here comes the pitch. High and inside for ball one. Will take away for ball two. Crownover, the 2-0. Swings through that one. It'll be 2-1. to be away. 3-1 count. Chopped foul. Count will go full. 3-2 count to Crownover. Strohecker on deck. Chris Stein in the hole. A 3-2 to Crownover. Well, takes away for a 3-2 count, and it'll be ball 4. Crownover at first. Strohecker, 4th plate appearance of the day. That one's going to be hit to second base. Fields it for 1 to play over at first in time. A double play, and the Huskies are down to their last out. Huskies down to their last out. Swings through strike 1. The 0-1 to Chris Stein. It's going to be chopped to right field, and this should do it. First baseman reels it in, and that'll be the game. Huskies dropped this one 6-1. Scored in the first inning. Ever since then, got blanked. State College scored 2 in the 6th, and then 4 in the 7th, propelling them to a 6-1 victory. Huskies are going to look to rebound Wednesday against Altoona. Thank you all for watching MCTV. I'm Aiden Stevens, and